Dear students, how are you? I hope you're fine. Today we're going to complete lesson CPCTC. Okay, so if he asks you here in this example, use the CPCTC in the coordinate plane. Okay, and he asks you here to prove that angle DEF is congruent to angle GHI. Okay, and gives you here some points as you see, and if he gives you some points and he asks you about the angles, guys, so I have to draw what? I have to draw the triangles. Where should I draw the triangles? In the coordinate plane. So the first step is to do what? Is to draw the triangles on the coordinate plane by using the points given here. Okay, let's see how. I have taken this before in grade 7. Remember? So I have here letter D, E, F, G, H, and I. D, -5 and -5. On the coordinate plane, I have empty one, and I have points here. I have x-axis and y-axis, habibi. So if he says negative, I look here in this point, -5, and go down or up, -5 also. So go down on y-axis, -5. So here we have -1, -2, -3, until -5. So this will be the point as it's shown here. Okay, -5 and -5. After this E is -3, okay, on x-axis on the negative here, -3, and what? -3 and what? -1. So I will go down just here one step to the -1 and plot here point E. After that, here we have F, -2 and -3, -2 also here, and -3 down, -3. After drawing the three dots here, I connect the three dots with what? With segments. Connecting the three dots together gives me that triangle. Okay, after that I draw the second here triangle for what? For G, H, and I. G, it's here, as you see, it's -2 and 1, -2 and go up until 1, and here plot the dot, and then H, and then I, then connect the three dots by segments, drawing the other triangle. After doing this step, we have a very simple step. Don't panic when you see the formula or the rule. Okay, we have to study the rule very well. It's very easy to study. Yes, I have here this rule. It's called the distance formula. It's we have to study this: x sub 2 minus x sub 1 all squared plus y sub 2 minus, okay, let's write it together, x sub 2 plus x sub 1, okay, all squared, and we have here plus what? Y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all squared, all under square root. Okay, guys, it's very easy and you can practice writing it. Okay, the next step, to substitute or replace, to put instead of the points here, I put instead of the letters, I put the points. Where are the points, Miss Dina? It's up here. I have to draw for every segment. I have to calculate the distance. Which segments? Okay, let's do it very slowly. I have triangle, what? Triangle DEF. So what are the segments of triangle DEF? DE, DF, EF. Okay, so let's start with DE, and we will do this for the other triangle, of course. DE, do you have the points of DE? Of course we have the points of DE. Here you are, the points of DE. Can you see this? D and E. X sub 1, please write this down, it's important. Y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Why, Miss Dina, we should write it? Because when we replace, it would be easier for you. And then substitute in the rule. Okay, I have x sub 2, this is for what? X sub 2, negative. Okay, x sub 2 is what here? We have x sub 1 and, okay, little, okay, just a moment, here x sub 1 and x sub 2. X sub 2 is what here? -3 minus x sub 1, -5. Okay, then I have all to the second power. How can we solve it? Let's see. Negative 3 minus negative 5 minus here negative 5. Please remember, dear students, negative multiply negative gives me positive. So it will be negative 3 positive 5. Negative 3 positive 5 is what? How can I solve it? Make the subtraction easily. 5 minus 3, 2. Take the sign of the greater number. So it will be positive 2. Positive 2 what? Here, can you see positive 2? Positive 2 here, squared. Positive 2 squared. What about here? Y sub 1 minus y sub 2 minus y sub 1. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1, we have negative 1 minus negative 2. Okay, when I say minus and bracket, multiply here, negative times negative gives me positive. So it would be negative 1 positive 5. Negative 1 positive 5, 5 minus 1 gives me 4. So plus 4, okay, 4 to the second power, all under square root. Okay, 2 to the second power, what does it mean, the power? The power, the exponent, it means that 2 repeated 2 times. 2 times 2, 4, plus 4 power 2. Okay, 4 to the second power, it means 4 multiply 4. 4 multiply 4 equals 60. Okay, guys? Okay, they are under the square root. 4 plus 16 equal 20. Okay, Ms. Zina, shall we write here 2 and 5? No, just like this. Keep it like this, 20 here under square root. Okay, because you don't have calculators. And the same for DF and all the segments of the first triangle. Then I do the same idea for the second triangle. Okay, then this is what? Then we notice that we have here equal segments or congruent segments. Okay, we have here 13 square root of the other 13, square root of 5, square root of 20, square root of 5, square root of 20. Ms. Dina, we don't have to solve this? Yes, keep it like this, okay, to be easier for you. So all the segments here are, all the sides of the triangles are congruent. So we have what? We have congruent triangles. Therefore, we have congruent triangles, okay? By SSS, all sides are congruent. Okay, guys, it's easy? I think so. Okay, I'd like you to solve this. We have here some also dots, okay, some points. So the first step, what we do? Yes, we should here plot the dots here and draw the triangles on the coordinate plane. This is the first step. Remember, the second step, what should I do? Okay, just a moment. The second step, use the distance formula. After using the distance formula, you get the segments. Okay, and then we have to do what? If you find that the segments are congruent, therefore the two here triangles are congruent. Please practice this at home. Please, practice this one at home. Okay, dear students, study well from the PowerPoint presentation, okay, and watch the videos again. And if you have any question, please send me on Google Classroom or on the new one, Lenovia. Thank you.